Am I wrong for yelling at my wife in front of my family for putting salt in my mom's birthday cake? It's a mother-in-law, daughter-in-law story. Here we go. So my wife, 24, is the main cook in the apartment. She cooks whenever we have guests over, and for ages my mom has been complaining about my wife not adding enough salt in her meals. My wife would take it personally and start a fight over this small comment my mom makes. Okay, the thing about salt in meals, if you want salt, add it yourself, okay? When you put too much salt, you can't go back. I'd rather be safe and put less salt. Anyways, my wife and I hosted dinner weeks ago, and my mom made the same comment about my wife not using enough salt, even though my wife swore she did and said she was careful with salt, but my mom still insisted the food was tasteless. Ooh, see, salt comment is different than saying it was tasteless. The fact that you're saying the food is tasteless because of salt is a different story, because salt does not do that big of a difference. Now the family was divided on this, so we couldn't really decide if my wife really used enough salt. My wife started crying after they left, saying my mom was being deliberate with this salt remark to make her look like a bad cook, but I told her it's not true and she needed to let it go, and she did. Hours later, she forgot about it completely. For my mom's birthday, my wife offered to make the birthday cake, saying she found a really great recipe on a cooking blog. Mom wasn't excited for the idea, but I told my wife to do it, thinking it'd be a nice gesture to help them get past their conflict. We went to my mom's house and brought the cake. During the party, my wife insisted I see where this is going. During the party, my wife insisted my mom be the first to taste the cake. Mom grabbed a piece, and once she put it in her mouth, she immediately got it out while spitting in the plate. We freaked out and got her some water while she was yelling that there was salt in the cake. I looked at my wife, and she said she had no idea. People who have been cheated on. How did you find out? His friend was kind enough to tell me. It ruined their relationship, but it was very meaningful to me. I appreciated someone doing me the kindness of letting me know. We were out on a date when she got a phone call. Her fiance had just been in a terrible motorcycle accident and died. We had been dating for about 8 months at that point, and we never talked again. You know how Facebook chat bubbles open up on top of whatever app you're on? He sent me a screenshot of something funny between him and his cousin. In the background was a text message about a date he was going on with this girl. I found a sexually explicit love letter that was not from me. We have been married for 15 years. Dang, 15 years. We broke up. I made a new friend and she asked if I had a boyfriend, and I told her we had just ended the relationship. But I also told her his name, to which she replied, I had a boyfriend with that name not too long ago. It wasn't a common name in our area. So I laughed and I showed her a picture, and she did the same, and we stopped laughing. It was